Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Welcome to Hy-Vee Today. It's Tuesday, the 20th of November. This is Tony Tone reminding you that only at Hy-Vee. How about the fact that I can palm an almost 7-pound ham without dropping, psyched you out, without dropping it. Only at Hy-Vee can you come in and buy a Hormel Cure 81 Classic Dinner Ham with natural juices. And I could be a hand model. Is this how you do it? A ham model. Buy a ham, get a turkey for free at Hy-Vee. Here's the thing. You still have time, I would think, to let the turkey thaw, and then are you going to deep fry it? Are you going to put it in an oven? Are you gonna, how else are you gonna cook it? I don't know. There's all the different ways you can do it. Thanksgiving is on Thursday. If you are procrastinating, we've got your back. And for the remainder of the show, I'll just have this ham on my shoulder. There is Betsy showing you when you buy a ham, you get a turkey for free. The free turkeys are located right there in that bunker, and we will get you all taken care of. It's kind of like a pet pirate, Ryan Broderson, but it's a little, well, I shall call him Hammy Sosa. What do you think? Do you like that idea? No? All right, I'm gonna set it down. Very heavy and awkward. So, other things to note, this store will be open until 2 p.m. on Thanksgiving. Then we close so that everybody that works here can get out and go hang out with their family and friends. We'll talk more about that. We'll show you the graphic in just a minute. Our first guests are here with CBI Bank and Trust, and we always start the show and we'll then cut to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam. And sometimes, friends, if we try hard enough and we click our heels together, and we snap a couple times, people from CBI Bank and Trust show up. Madison Sturms is to my right. Erin McKee is next to her. Ladies, welcome to the program. Good to have you. Crisp high fives. I apologize for the cold hand. The ham is very chilly. How are you feeling?
Doing good. It was a good morning. It's still chilly out there, but
yes, it is, yeah, right?
I know.
I feel bad. I don't want to brag, but my garage is attached to my house, so I don't have to do the old scraping of the windshield. But I saw a couple cars that were just frosty.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to get out and help them because that's a
so
bummer.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't though. I just drove by.
Just thought about it.
In my dad van with the heat on and the seat warmer. Is there anything better than a seat warmer, by the way?
I wish my car had one. So
I'll
maybe
I'll
come sit in your dad van. You can have my mom van.
Well, we could trade vans.
Yeah,
that's exciting. Madison, do you have a van?
No, I don't, but I do have a seat warmer.
Good for you.
Yes.
Isn't it also true? And if it's not, we'll take this up, because you might be watching with B.O.B. Bob Howard. Isn't it also true that everybody that works at CBI Bank and Trust has a heated office or desk chair? Isn't that true, ladies?
We need to talk to the B.O.B. then, because I didn't get my
We missed
heated
that memo.
desk chair.
Bob,
so
I'm sorry, they're dropping the ball on this one, Bob.
I don't understand.
I'm just kidding. Are you both at the downtown location?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So that building is fantastic.
Yeah.
Centrally located. You can't miss it. Been there for a long time, I'm assuming, right? Longer than I could sit here and say, and I don't expect you to know. Well, Tony, it's been there since
Ot 5 or something.
Yes, Ot 5. That's good. There are a lot of good first-time references. Ot 5 is good. So in downtown, there's a lot that goes on in that building, but today we're talking personal banking. 'Tis the season, right? Everybody is taking out that card, swiping it, paying for stuff, getting ready for Thanksgiving, getting ready for Christmas, whatever other holiday you may be celebrating. What if someone, I feel like we all have that friend or family member that just loses their debit card all the time. Is it hard to replace in 2018? Has it gotten any easier to replace it? Or do you still just need to reach out to y'all at CBI and say, I need a new card, can you help me?
So one thing, if you do lose your debit card, if you download our Shazam Bolts app, you can freeze your card and then you can also reactivate it if you lose it and then find it. Or you can stop in and see us, but there's no need.
What is Shazam Bolts? What do you mean I can freeze my card? I thought I had to call, no offense, you people, and say... And by the way, it's always embarrassing when you're like, hey guys, I lost my card. Can you I can freeze my account myself?
Your debit card, yes.
Oh my.
On the app, and you can also set parameters for your debit card.
Okay.
So you can set up, you can get alerts, an email alert for, say you want any transaction over $100.
Ooh.
Or internet phone transactions. Every time that's done, you can get an email alert. Out of the country transactions and
Out of the country.
Yes,
That's
so you can
awesome.
get an alert for that every time, just so that way it, stops the fraud.
And this is an app that you can get on your smartphone,
Yep.
tablet.
Yep.
Probably a free app.
It's called Shazam Bolts. It's a little blue app with a little S and a bolt.
Well, Ryan Broderson is our internet detective. I would assume we'll show the Shazam Bolts app in just a second.
And
this is great.
if you don't bank at CBI, just look at the back of your debit card wherever you bank. If there's a little S on it, that looks like, well, I don't know what the back of the debit card looks like, but it's a little S.
It has a fat S with a lightning bolt going through it, and if your debit card has that on there, even if you don't have a CBI card, you can use that Shazam Bolts app. Yes.
Is it true that every time you press the app, it says Shazam, just like that? It should.
It should,
not?
but no.
So that you know it's working, right?
Yeah, I'll call Shazam and I'll tell them that.
Yes.
Tony
Aaron,
Tone
you
said.
did not have, that's what, you know what they're going to say? We'll do it right away. But that's just convenient, right? And I think with it being 2018 and everybody, for the most part, now I assume, listen, there's some of y'all watching right now that might not even have a smartphone. Good for you. That's great. But the majority of us have one. And there is something to be said about that ease of access when it comes to looking at your account or doing some banking online, whatever the case may be. It's a nice thing to have. So Shazam Bolts is the name of the app. Everybody should download that. What about credit cards? So, and just clarify, a debit card is a card that takes money out of your checking account?
Correct. So a debit card takes money directly out of your checking account. So you spend the money and it comes out right away. With a credit card, you are going to, the money doesn't come out of your account right away, it comes off your credit card.
Gotcha.
And then you pay that bill monthly at the end of the month, either in full or in part. We do offer credit cards.
Sure.
We have four different types for consumers, and we have one right now that if you apply for it now, between now and the end of December, you can actually get 20 months free, 20 months zero APR.
Nice.
And for the 20 months, yes.
Explain what APR is, because I can't remember. Annual.
APR is going to be your annual percentage rate. So that is how much interest you're going to pay on your purchases every month if you don't pay the card off at the end of the month.
So you said 20 months for free, so no?
20 months, zero interest
APR.
on one of the debit cards that we offer.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Credit cards that we offer.
So for that's a long time. 20 months is like over a year.
Over a year and a half.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
My math is awesome. Are you sure you don't need me to switch careers? First
Come on
question.
over, we'll take you.
Is 20 months longer than a year?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Very
I'm doing
good.
good so far. Quite frankly, it's almost 2 years.
Almost.
Right? It would be 4 months short.
Good job.
So much math, everybody. You're welcome, world. That's exciting. How easy of a process is it to apply for things like credit cards?
We can do it two ways. You can come in and we can help you apply for the credit card. We'll get your basic information, who you are, where you live, and then, or if you want, you can go to our website at cbibt.com and you look up credit cards and you'll be able to apply for any of our credit cards right there.
Awesome.
Yep.
Gosh, this is fantastic. And look at the website, by the way.
Yeah.
How proud are y'all of this website for CBI Bank and Trust? It's so easy to use. It's super, I don't know if anybody has described it as slick. I mean, you could say it's a little schmancy, but it's really nice, right? And it's all about that ease of access.
Yes.
I like this a lot. Yeah, and it just looks really good, by the way. That brings us to online mobile banking. So again, being able to log in, see exactly where your account's at, look at transactions, because that's sometimes, I had this happen to me within the last 2 years where I was logging in, I looked at my transactions, and there was like a purchase made in another state for a weird amount of money. It wasn't me. So when that happens, you have that moment of like, oh my gosh, but then you can feel confident because you just pick up the phone and call your friends and say, hey, listen, that wasn't me. Y'all know I don't go to that state, and I certainly wouldn't spend, it was like $500 at a Barney's or something. I don't even know what Barney's, like a clothing store maybe? I have no idea. This guy's not spending $500 on clothing anytime soon. I have 3 kids now. Unless it was Barney the dinosaur and he was popular again, that's it. So, but that's where, I mean, some of the accountability has to be on us, the end user or the consumer, right? You have to kind of keep a track of things. And I think for a lot of us, what'll happen is you just kind of swipe and write a check and swipe, and then you get online and you look and you go, oh no. So like, because I don't have a checkbook anymore. And as far as, and I see it here at Hy-Vee, but it seems like gone are the days of like updating the ledger in the checkbook.
Yeah.
And we've swapped it for being able to jump online, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We still do recommend that you do keep a register. there are some times where the app is not, because there are some companies that don't immediately use, or the debit card doesn't automatically go through right away.
There's a couple of days
there's a couple of companies, yeah.
So you might think, I'm good, I got money in the bank, and then...
Right.
Yeah.
So you still want to keep up with the register because that tells you exactly how much money you're going to have.
Sure.
But with the website, you can look at your account online, and you can, exactly like you said, you look at exactly what you did and what you're doing. And if you do notice something that you did not, purchase you did not make, then you would want to contact us right away.
I just think there's a lot of benefits to being able to have access to your accounts on your mobile device. It's secure. It's not one of those things where, y'all are going to end up setting some type of password. You want to have a secure password, and then like any good app, you will be asked for it each time you log in, right? So that's, I just think there's a lot of people, when you talk about mobile banking on a phone or online banking, online bill pay, they're just immediately turned off. They don't even want to hear it. But anymore, it's really about convenience. I keep coming back to that word, but isn't it true? If you can set up bills to just get paid so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, right. Yes.
I think that's wonderful. Like paperless billing, we're saving trees, literally. Unless you hate trees for whatever reason, but let's do it. So here, let's keep that on the screen right there, Ryan. Bill pay, quick and easy online. So let's elaborate on this a little bit, because I would like folks to at least have a conversation about how this could help them.
Okay. So with your bill pay, you can go in and you'll go in with your bill and you'll set it up, and you can pay like your water bill, your electric bill, your credit card bill, and you can tell it, you want to make a one-time payment, so then you just make the payment the one time and doesn't do it again. You can also make a recurring payment, so you can set it up, like an auto loan. You have an auto loan, and you're going to pay $250, every 15th.
Right.
And so you can set it up to pay without you having to go in every single time. You can also you can pay a person. So let's say you have someone that comes out and mows your lawn or clears the snow off your driveway. You can actually pay a person as well, so that you're not having to write them a check every time and waiting for them to cash it to come out of your account.
Fantastic. You know me and the people I have shoveling for me. I won't have to just fling coins at them anymore, Betsy and Ryan. Now you're going to get mobile bank pay. How about it? I'm just kidding. I have a snowblower that I don't know how to use, so I end up shoveling it anyways. And then also things like, again, if you have your mortgage through CBI Bank and Trust, or like you mentioned, the car loans, it's just nice to not have to worry. Like, I recommend for people, have a date when you know this is coming out and this is coming out, and you don't even, it's almost like one of those Christmas savings accounts. Like, you don't even see it, it just happens, right? So that you're never left with that moment of dread, like, oh my gosh, I didn't send the check for the mortgage, or I didn't go in and pay. Not that you don't want to have people stop by the bank, but it's really just about that ease of access and that security. I come back to that. Like, we wouldn't have these products available if they weren't secure and proven to be. And I'm assuming for both of you, Madison and Aaron, not only do you work at CBI Bank, you probably you utilize the services as well. So you can sit here and tell people at home that it's safe.
Oh,
yeah. It is.
It's easy for us to assume that, like, you put something on your phone and someone's watching or spying on you, but it's not the case.
Right.
Right?
I've been using online banking for years, and I've never had an issue with somebody logging into my account. I've been using bill pay. I love bill pay, honestly, because I don't have to worry about it, and it's right there. It's easy for me to do, and I have control over it. And I remember sending in checks to pay your bills.
Right.
So you'd have to wait for it to get there and wait for it to clear. So that's taken out of there now. You don't have to worry about that anymore.
There's been days in my life where I've, on my phone, looking at an account and going like, oh snap, and knowing I'm about to buy something, and then I can just transfer money from a savings to the checking account instantly. We're living in the future, right? Like, people were always saying, like, we don't have flying cars and other examples. We have computers in our hands, and I have done that a couple of times over the last few years. It's incredible, isn't it?
It's very incredible.
It's really nice. Now, all that being said, people can still come to the various CBI Bank and Trust locations, including the Super Bank. No offense, Super Bank. They have a bird's eye view for all of the fun stuff that happens here. Are you jealous of the Super Bank here at Hy-Vee?
I actually worked there a couple times before I became a personal
Yes.
banker.
Nice.
I was a teller at the Super Bank, and it's a lot of fun. You get to see
It
a lot
is.
of people.
Yeah.
It keeps you on your toes, so it's,
It
I
does.
enjoyed it.
Sometimes there's birds flying around in the store.
I never saw a bird. when I
I've
was
tried to get
working.
Mordecai to go to CVI. I'm like, go over there. Look, go talk to them. They've got a nice office. There's a space. But yeah, I mean, CVI Bank and Trust for sure. Been there for the community, supports Muscatine and the various communities that you serve, because
Yes.
there are a bunch of different locations, which is really exciting because it's just an opportunity. I mean, we've sat here and talked to, ag lenders and talked
Right.
extensively about like mortgages and having little to no down payments. It seems like an exciting place to work for sure. I mean, each day is different, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, it is.
And that's like, none of us want to be bored. And sometimes the crew gets together and comes out to the business after hours with the chamber. Ryan, if you go to look at that guy in the background with the same shirt on. Oh, great. Way to go, Tony. You don't change your shirt. Yep. You guys had the most amount of people that I've ever seen in a business after hours. Of course, neither of y'all are pictured in there.
We're not.
But that's okay, because the squad is in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Including one of the newest members, Nate Meineke, which is exciting to see him. And Bob. Like, look at how happy
Yeah.
Bob is.
Yeah.
Zoom
Oh,
in
yeah.
on
He's
Bob,
having a
Ryan.
good time.
Zoom in.
He's going to see this. Hi, guys. He's going to see this later. Got a solid beard going on. Not going to have a cold face.
What's it? It's like
No shave November.
No shave November.
Yeah.
You could call it Movember if you like. Here at Hy-Vee, you can't do it. You can either have a mustache or a goatee. I'm thinking about seeing if I could just do a handlebar. Could I have a handlebar mustache with CVI Bank and Trust?
I'll ask and I'll
Okay.
get back with you.
Don't ask that.
Yeah,
Oh no, I
Who
am.
are you
I
gonna
am.
ask? Hey,
I'm gonna give
Bob,
them your number.
Bob, it's Aaron.
Tony
Weird
Toad wants to
question.
know.
Right. First off, heated office chair. Make it
Yes.
happen.
Where's mine?
Second question, handlebar mustache? I mean, I'm sure he would say, no, don't ask him that. Please, I don't want to embarrass myself any more than I do already. I do a fine job of that on my own. Plans for Thanksgiving for both of y'all. What's going on? You have to work. Is the bank closed?
The bank is closed.
Closed all day?
The bank is closed all day on
Perfect.
Thursday.
Okay, good.
Open Wednesday and Friday,
Awesome.
though. Plans for me, stay in town, eat some good food.
Cool.
Hang out with family.
Yeah, that's good. Aaron, what are you going to be doing?
I have my in-laws are coming up, and so they'll be coming up and joining us, and that'll bring our number up to 9 for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Hopefully 10 with my brother-in-law.
So are you tasked with like doing all the cooking? Do you need this ham?
Oh, I'll take the ham. I don't cook though, so
Oh, you don't cook?
I'm not a cook. No.
Right. But you're having everybody, but you don't have to
Yeah,
cook.
it's gonna be fun. They're all gonna cook their own food.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a good idea. Why
That's the
haven't
way
we
to do
all
it.
thought of this? So you're just like, yeah, come to the house, just BYOS, bring your own
Bring
food.
your own
Bring your
food.
own food to cook. So
BYOTC.
BYOTC.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know me. To fill in that blank. All right. This is good. So, and then the last question: what's your favorite part of your job at CBI Bank and Trust? What would you say? It's kind of cliche, but what would you say every day you look forward to, or a highlight recently? Whatever you want to share with the folks.
Yeah. So I would say my favorite part is just not knowing each day who's going to come in with, whatever concern or issue they have. And we get to sit down face to face with the customers and kind of get to know them.
Sure.
And just help them. That's probably my favorite part, is getting to know the customers.
Excellent. Aaron.
I like getting to know the customers. I like meeting new people. I love when like teenagers come in and they're opening up their first account there, and I love teaching them and being part of that, the first step of that journey of financial security and helping them out with that. That's probably my most favorites.
I remember vividly, I grew up in the Chicago suburbs, and we went to a bank that even if I said it wouldn't matter because it's 3 hours away. But I remember setting up my first account and feeling like that sense of pride, and then getting my first job and putting money in the bank. And then my favorite banking story was when I was home from St. Ambrose freshman year on that like long winter break. And in my drawer in my old bedroom, I found like my savings account. They used to, I don't know if they still do that thing where you would like the book, right?
Yeah.
And you would come in and they could like put it in the thing and it would type out your balance. And I was so excited because I opened that up and there was like $500 in there. And I thought I was broke because I spent a lot of money that first couple months in college, and it just made my day. So I have a lot of fond memories connected to banking is certainly, as you get older, you need that resource when you talk about looking to buy a house and wanting to feel confident in the place that is lending you the money that's going to put the roof over your head. Because for a lot of us will not just go to a house, a closing of a house and be like, here's a check for $160,000. Like that's not me. So that's where you need like a CBI Bank and Trust to sort of be in your corner. I mean, you're backing up that person and saying, yep, they're good for it. Here's the money.
Right.
In this example, here's the ham.
Here's the ham.
Can I buy a house with a ham? What do you think? Can we ask the mortgage team?
Wasn't there that guy in Canada that bought a house with the red paperclip? And
yeah, there was.
I think you should try that.
The lesson of the day is let's move to Canada.
Yes.
Right? I need CBI Bank and Trust to back me on some type of equipment to move my house to Canada. Thank you both for coming on. CBI Bank and Trust, we've showed you the website on social media, there when you need them to. And check out that Shazam Bolts app. That is really cool. I've not heard of that. And yeah, just be able to freeze. So if you do lose a card, it happens, right? You're juggling things, and it just can get even more complicated as you get older and you have like more things to pay attention to. I'm at the point where like my wallet is bursting. I have like so not with money, it's not bursting. I want to clarify.
No, I mean the Shazam Bolts app is really good. I mean, like she said, you can turn the card off, so you do lose it. I mean, I have at least once a week somebody calling up and saying, I've lost my card, so we have to cancel it and order a whole new one. That's $15 to order a new one. But if they'd had the app, they could turn it off, get a little more time to look for it, and then find it, and then not have to worry about
that's genius.
Getting a whole new one.
Don't have to wait, right? Because save yourself the hassle if you can. Madison and Aaron, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
It was a
Thanks
pleasure.
for having us.
Easy, right? This is easy. I mean, when was the last time you went to the grocery store and you were on a talk show? I mean, I know it happens a lot.
It was a day for first, like you said.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a thing that we're doing, and there's been a ham sitting here the whole time. I kept telling Betsy I was going to throw the ham to her, but it's almost 7 pounds, and I don't want to break any cameras. Like, is that how this show is going to end?
Let's not.
We're not going to do that. All right. Before we get to our next guests, who I thought I saw one of them walking around, we have a message from Bob. All right. We'll take a little listen to our friend B.O.B. Bob Howard with CBI Bank and Trust. I think he liked when I say the B.O.B. Bob thing.
I like it.
I know, me too.
If I've been wrong this whole time, I'm coming to you, John Moravec, because I thought B.O.B. Bob and I were like this. Maybe more like this, like a long distance hug. Maybe not this type, but we'll see. All right, message from Bob. Hit me.
Hi, I'm Bob Howard, President and CEO of CBI Bank and Trust. As this message is being recorded, the holidays are just around the corner. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and another new year. With this in mind, I'd like to take a few moments to express our sincere thanks. It's certainly appropriate. We have a lot of things to be grateful for. We're thankful for our customers. They're the reason that CBI Bank and Trust exists. If you're a borrower, a depositor, a client of our wealth management area, or maybe a combination of all three, thank you. We appreciate your business, and we consider it a privilege to serve you. We're thankful for our retirees. Over the years, their efforts have made the bank what it is today, a strong, safe place to do business and an admired corporate citizen. Without our retirees, there would be no CBI Bank and Trust. We're grateful for our employees, our officers, and our board of directors. Their dedication and service goes far beyond the walls of the bank and the confines of the work week. We appreciate their willingness to go the extra mile and their commitment to do the right thing all of the time. In recognition of our customers, our retirees, our employees, our officers, and our board of directors, we're pleased to announce the special donation of an extra $2,000 allocated among several agencies and organizations that are dedicated to feeding the hungry in the communities we serve. With that, we extend our best wishes to you and yours for a wonderful Thanksgiving, a blessed holiday season, and a healthy, happy, and prosperous new year.
Aim high, bank strong, CBI Bank and Trust. I could do this with my elbow on a ham. This is like the Larry King. Hello, Chicago, Detroit. Yes, how we doing? No, Bob's great. Thanks again to Aaron McKee and Madison Sturms with CBI Bank and Trust. And they wanted me to remind you that, they can take care of you when it comes to retirement accounts. And go to their website. Check it out. They would love to chat with you and show and share with you how they can help you. I'm still leaning on the ham. You still have time to buy this ham and get a turkey for free. And like they've been saying in the meat department, and it's genius, stick the ham in the freezer and have this for Christmas, and then you've got your turkey for Thanksgiving. I heard Mike Church say that yesterday, and it made total sense. Like, yeah, I mean, no other place in town can you buy a ham and get a turkey for free. It's excellent. We are waiting for Eric and Emily Blair and Jim Wiggin to get here to talk about Knights of Columbus and the Thanksgiving dinners. I did tell them 9, and to their credit, it is almost 9 when we're doing the show live. You're watching at home thinking, Tony, it's not 9. It's later than that. I understand that, but just to let you all know. Ryan, let's talk about the Thanksgiving hours for Hy-Vee. So, Thanksgiving is on Thursday. We will be closing at 2 p.m., so keep that in mind. Should you need anything, if you forgot, maybe it's an appetizer, come out and see us. We'll be here till 2 p.m. on Thanksgiving. 2 p.m. So, last minute, this is what'll happen. Maybe it's a bag of ice. Maybe it's a bakery fresh pie. Maybe it's an apple in your eye, everybody. Whatever you need, we've got your back. What I would recommend that you do is go to places like the kitchen here at Hy-Vee. They've got, can we get to the car cam? I have to stall anyways. So let's take the Toyota Muscatine car cam, Betsy, if we could, to the kitchen. You know where they have some like those containers with the fun salads? They probably have those out by now. I am sweating. What's going on? Ryan, is there a seat warmer on in here? What's happening? Whoa, the heat's on. It's great. So we're going to take the Toyota Muscatine car cam. What I was going to say is, if you're finding yourself like, you said you would bring a side dish or something to share for Thanksgiving if you're not playing host, why not come to a place like Hy-Vee, go to the kitchen, and let them do the work, right? Let them do the work for you. So here goes Betsy, and she is going to show you exactly what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So Betsy operating the Toyota Muscatine car cam, heading towards the kitchen, and going to show us all the good stuff. Oh, I'm realizing that the guests that I'm thinking are going to be here today are going to be here tomorrow. So that's on me. Perfect. That's awesome. I was just looking at my email and I was like, oh yeah, all right, good deal. Note to self. Tony's not perfect. Okay, he's not perfect. He's not perfect, and he never claimed to be, Ryan. All right? And how dare you accuse me of being perfect all these years? It's just rude. All right, Betsy has the car cam near the kitchen. Listen, it's not the first time I've had a scheduling conflict that I've caused myself, and it won't be the last. Okay? We might be quadruple booked tomorrow. We'll figure it out. I'm ready for a couple days off. I have a baby at home. Give me a break. I'm trying. Look at all those options. There's an entire Thanksgiving meal. We gave one of those away on Facebook. Congratulations to Gayla. She won that. She's really excited about it. She'll pick that up tomorrow. Everything else, I mean, there's a thing of beets. Not for me, but listen, God bless if you need them. I don't know what purpose they serve. I've heard they're good for you. But, again, whatever you need, Kim Beckman in the kitchen, they've got you covered here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. Let's keep it there just because it looks good. The team is working hard, getting everything set into position. Really excited for them to have a busy next couple of days. Apparently, when this show gets over, I'm going to be helping organize meals. I don't know. I just said I'm available. Whatever. That's my attitude. It's like, whatever I need to do, I'm happy to help. There's Toby working hard in produce. And very good. All right, let's come back to the set. So get everything you need last minute. It's okay. We were really busy yesterday. It'll be fun in here today. Weather is cooperating, even though it was a little brisk to start. We are kind of warming up. The forecast kind of looks like this, and then it comes back down starting Sunday into next Monday. But by all accounts, on Thanksgiving, and Ryan Broderson will look at the weather in a minute, on Thanksgiving, we're supposed to have temps 48, 49, 50 degrees maybe. I would be absolutely okay with that. Are we going to the Hy-Vee Today Weather Center? with Chief Meteorologist Ryan Broderson. Let's take a look, friends, at your 17-day forecast. Currently 27 degrees in the Pearl City. Humidity at 74%, winds 6 miles an hour, moving southwest and southeast and northwest and backwards and forwards. Thanksgiving forecast calls for a high of 43. Tony was wrong. Tony's not a meteorologist. He's not one. Ryan, if you scroll down a little bit, though, let's just look at the forecast. A little bit of rain, perhaps on Friday, a high of 4. Look at that, Saturday, 49, y'all. And then we do have a chance for snow come late Sunday into Monday. I could do this. I'm okay. I could be the meteorologist. Chance for precipitation. I just have to learn how to say precipitation. Chance for precipitation, 40%. Don't miss it. Betsy, when you were gone, I realized that our guests that I thought were coming now are tomorrow. So... Oh, we'll get to that. Yes, thank you. So yesterday, if you didn't see the show, we were messing with our significant others or friends or parents or grandparents and texting them, how do you microwave a 25-pound turkey? Are we showing it right now? Okay, so here's Betsy texting her mom. So this is a fun gag to play. Betsy's mom saying you do not microwave a turkey. So Betsy's texts are in green. Her mom's are in the gray. That's what your mom said? If, in fact, you're not joking, think to yourself, would an idiot do that thing? If they would, do not do that thing. So, again, it is a joke. Nobody is going to really microwave a 25-pound turkey. It is just a fun conversation to have. Your mom is hilarious. That's awesome. You told everybody that you were joking, right? They know that? Okay. The jig is up. All right, good deal. Okay, so we're sitting here a couple days away from Thanksgiving, which is going to lead us up into the Christmas holiday season. And again, if you're hosting and you need some type of meal or entree, your main entree, please plan ahead and consider ordering your holiday ham, your turkey, your prime rib, crown roast, crab legs, and more. Mike Church and the crew at the meat department and seafood department can take care of you, get you everything you need to have ready to make the holidays a little bit brighter. Happy holidays to you. Right? Happy holidays, everybody. Really looking forward to a busy next couple of days. There's some seafood. Oh, yeah. How about some cooked shrimp? Some crab salad on the screen right now. It's easy to do. You come to Hy-Vee, where all the seafood, of course, is USDC lot inspected. That means that Hy-Vee has someone that checks all of the seafood product before they even think about sending it to the stores, like your Muscatine Hy-Vee, because we want to ensure only the highest quality of seafood product, ladies and gentlemen. Do you like what I'm doing with my shoulder? It's a whole thing, Ryan Broderson. On the back of the Voice of Muscatine newspaper this week, we're talking pharmacy because that shingles shot. This is a tough thing to say. The Shingrix vaccine. If you are 50 years or older, shingles is serious. It can cause nerve pain. It can cause vision impairment. The last thing you want to do is leave yourself at risk of getting shingles. The good news is your Muscatine Hy-Vee pharmacy, led by Nicole Duhlmeyer, including Sam Gerritsen and Trey Lowry. Trey's from Georgia. He's got that draw. Trey Lowry. They are the only place in Muscatine, including healthcare providers, doctors' offices. The only place that has the shingles shot is your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Walk in, get that. It's a series of 2 shots. So maybe you got the first shot. Now you need to get the second one. Or you still need to get the first one. Then you'll get the second one. You can come to your Muscatine Hy-Vee pharmacy. I'm glad nobody saw that. And get taken care of right here. Most insurance plans are going to cover it, and your Medicare Part D plan will as well. And we should note that for everybody else that just has prescriptions that they're filling, 5 cents on your fuel saver. So if you're picking up 1 script or 2 or 3, please consider getting your prescriptions filled at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. We have delivery, we have a double-lane drive-thru, and the friendliest staff in town. And plus, why wouldn't you save money on gas at the same time? It only makes sense. Price of gas doesn't have to be what you see on the sign when you drive by. It's just that easy, friends. Wednesday night. So tomorrow, I can't believe this is tomorrow. It's going to be a long day. So Wednesday night, the night before Thanksgiving, is historically known as like the second biggest party night of the year outside of New Year's Eve, because people will be coming home for the holiday. So friends are getting back together. Maybe you'll stop by your favorite watering hole or get together. Whatever the case may be, should you find yourself not wanting to cook breakfast on Thanksgiving, I would encourage you to stop by the Hy-Vee Market Grill Express, where we are going to have our Thanksgiving breakfast buffet from 7 to 11 a.m., just in case that Wednesday night gets a little late. Breakfast buffet, 7 to 11, $7.99. It says it on the screen, includes a fountain drink. And if you're feeling so bold, Ryan Broderson, at the bottom of that, if you're thinking to yourself, boy, I could go for a mimosa that has no end or a Bloody Mary that has no end, $9 gets you all set up. Because cotton candy sweet and low, that's how we roll with our mimosas, yo. Bottomless. Our mimosas don't wear pants, a lot like SpongeBob. Thanksgiving breakfast buffet. I don't know what I say sometimes either, Betsy. It's just stream of consciousness. It's just happening. There's no script. You broke the teleprompter, so I'm just freestyling it over here. What do you expect me to do? Also, we had an idea while we were hearing our message from Bob. Betsy was gesturing that she was tired, and I held up this Hormel Cure 81 ham. My idea for your consideration, it is an edible pillow. So you would use this ham as a pillow, and then you would wake up. Oh, that's right. Take a little bite, and then you put it back. Forget my pillow. How about my Cure 81 Hormel pillow? Coming to a store near you. Right as my wife tunes in watching, I'm using a ham as a pillow. Boy, did she make a good choice. You did, boo-boo. You did. All right, next Monday, we are proud to be supporting the Salvation Army and the annual Freezing for Food campaign. So for the entire week next week, starting Monday, there's some pictures from years past. The Hawkeye hauler from Tantera Transportation Corporation, which you can see in the bottom right corner, right there is the Hawkeye hauler truck. That will be in the Hy-Vee parking lot starting Monday. When the doors open, there is nothing inside of that truck. It is empty. It is a daunting task. It's a tough feeling looking in that truck on Monday and knowing that it's empty. And then the picture that Ryan is showing you is from previous years, and that would be the contents from inside the truck. And that's only half of it, because there certainly were more donations. So what I'm saying, and if you keep it right on that picture, Ryan, you see those Hy-Vee paper bags. It's easy to help out the Salvation Army in Muscatine. Here's what we know. There are over 1,000 people in Muscatine that need food. Those bags, those Hy-Vee paper bags, are $5. They are packaged with items that people need. The Salvation Army gives us a list. We order the goods. We put them into those bags. You come into Hy-Vee. You can buy one bag for $5. You could buy 100 bags for $5. You could buy 300 bags for $5. However many you need. Betsy is going to be putting all those together. Little does she know that. So come on out next week. Zoom out a little bit, Ryan. Let's just kind of get the full scope of this thing. It's the Salvation Army Freezing for Food. Starts on Monday. And is ready to go, helping the Salvation Army, doing the most good. We have to fill the truck. It has to happen. I will not settle for anything less than being able to fill that truck, but it takes each individual getting out, making a donation, whether it's you buying one bag or people like Troy Stinky Philpott, who will deliver several thousand pounds of food. We need everybody to fill that truck and feed people in our community. I care a lot about the Salvation Army. I'm joining their advisory board, making a commitment for 3 years, and I will do whatever it takes. It doesn't matter. This is just about filling the truck for Freezing for Food and filling the truck for Toy Time. I can't understate it enough. Please come out next week and do that. There's 2 Tonys. I don't know which Tony I trust. I feel like, what if I do this move? What's going to happen? Whoa, look at that. It's pretty trippy. Look at this. Now there's 2 hams. Can you spot the real ham, friends? One of us is the real Tony, and the other one is the evil Tony. both of us want you to buy a ham and get a turkey for free. Don't be a turkey. Buy a ham and get a turkey for free. The last thing I want to mention is something that we'll talk about more in a couple of weeks. It is the power of a haircut. This is a organization that we're supporting, and you're going to learn more. Betsy just did a very slow dab off camera. You didn't see it, but it was very nice. It was like the most tired dab ever. Power of a Haircut. This is coming up in December with Studio 28 Hair Salon. You'll receive a free haircut voucher for your donations. All the donations will go to the Muskie Locker and area schools. Check it out. They're looking for things like winter coats, gloves, boots, winter hats, sweatpants, shoes, ice packs. It's on the screen. And if we keep scrolling, keep that computer scrolling. Show me the bottom of it, Ryan Broderson. Here you go. Muscatine Hy-Vee parking lot, drop-off location, December 8th and December 9th from noon till 3. We'll talk to Jessica Castillo in a couple weeks about this. Betsy, I wonder, keep it on the screen just for a second. Could you grab one of those big pies that's right behind me? Like one of those 12-inch ones? I just want to show that off because Ryan, and then we'll go to the Hy-Vee Facebook page because we are giving away one of the pies. So on the Hy-Vee Facebook page, wherever you want to go, there's pies all over this place. You'll see Betsy walk by in a second. On the Hy-Vee Facebook page, Ryan Broderson, we are giving several people, a chance to win a Bakery Fresh pie because Thanksgiving is on Thursday, and even if you aren't going to celebrate Thanksgiving or for whatever reason maybe you have to work, you just want to get a pie and then a fork and a gallon of milk, go for it. Win a pie just in time for Thanksgiving like it says on the screen. Jump on our Facebook page and we'll get you all taken care of. Betsy opting for the classic pumpkin. Thank you. This is a gourmet 10-inch pumpkin pie. Just $7.99, ladies and gentlemen. $7.99. You could have your very own gourmet, a pumpkin pie from your Muscatine Hy-Vee Bakery. They have got it all ready to go. Several locations, as I mentioned, in the store with pie. From pumpkin to apple to everything in between. If you need the cream pies, French silk, it's all there right here. Ready to go. And get on our Facebook page because I would love for you to win a free pie. Somebody's got to. Might as well be you. Before we go, today, ladies and gentlemen, the 20th of November is National Absurdity Day, and certainly hosting a talk show in a grocery store is about as absurd as it gets. But we're thankful that you're tuning in and checking it out. Also, it's National Peanut Butter Fudge Day. Will you be making any homemade peanut butter fudge for the holidays? If you do, please consider donating some to your friends here at Hy-Vee today. We wouldn't mind sampling peanut butter fudge. I don't think I have to speak for the crew here, but we would be in favor of that. Thanks again to Madison Sturms and Aaron McKee with CBI Bank and Trust. We're going to have a busy show tomorrow. We're going to be jam-packed with guests, and we look forward to talking to folks like Eric and Emily Blair along with Jim Wiggin. Knights of Columbus here in Muscatine going to be picking up and serving anywhere from 50 to 70 Thanksgiving meals to folks in need in this community. This is a big deal. Jim Wiggin has been a part of this for years, and he is, by all accounts, passing the baton to Eric and Emily Blair. So we'll meet them tomorrow morning right here on Hy-Vee today. And I will remind you once again, because it's still sitting here, buy a ham, get a turkey for free. And I was excited this morning, and, you know, it's not about me, but you've been watching the show. I have been trying to lose weight since June, and I hit 95 pounds this morning, and I sit here saying that a couple days ahead of Thanksgiving, and I do think it's all about moderation, right? I think if you burn more than you're putting in the engine, that seems to be working for me. I've got the Fitbit, tells me how many steps I've taken, keeps track of my calories, and it's worked out. And because people ask me a lot, the Starbucks drink has no sugar in it. It has espresso, some heavy whipping cream, and then just a kiss of real whipped cream. This is essentially like 29 grams of fat, and with the keto diet that I'm on, it's like pouring fire onto gasoline. So that helps the diet. There's no sugar in here, though. I had somebody ask me yesterday, you're losing weight, but you're drinking not all Starbucks stuff has sugar. There's quite a few varieties of keto-friendly Starbucks drinks, so just keep that in mind. All right. Thank you for watching. Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. Weeknights, 7:30 and 10:30 on Muscatine Power and Water, Channel 5. That's courtesy of our friends at RE/MAX. They have the listings of different houses for sale. Seems like the real estate market is in very good shape. Might even still be a seller's market, which would behoove someone like myself that might need a bigger house. Scratch that needs a bigger house, because we keep adding people to it. So I might have to talk to my friends at the Armstrong team and say, help me sell my house and help me get into a bigger one, please. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust, thanks to Toyota Muscatine, and to team staffing. Last show for the week tomorrow. 2 days off, and then back in the saddle on Monday, the 26th. And that is when we will kick off that food drive, Freezing for Food, with the Salvation Army. And last but not least, I didn't take a picture because sometimes it's weird, and I didn't want to ask. But last night, before we had trivia night, and I can't think of the lady's name. I had it earlier. There was a young lady ringing the bell for the Salvation Army across from the floral shop here at Hy-Vee. And yesterday was her 96th birthday. 96 years old, and she chose to spend her birthday ringing the bell for the Salvation Army. I had a conversation with her, and I'm really mad that I can't think of her name. I'm going to have to call the Salvation Army and ask. She spent 25 years volunteering in the kitchen at the Salvation Army. So think about that. She's 96 years old on her birthday, choosing to do the most good and ring the bell for the Salvation Army to collect donations, because we know that all of the proceeds, all the monies collected from those kettles stays locally in Muscatine. Pays for the lights and the power and the heat and the air conditioning on the building, and then helps with all the programming and the services that they offer. So I challenge you, if a lady who is celebrating her 96th birthday can come out to Hy-Vee and ring the bell for 2 hours, don't let anything be an excuse for you. The Salvation Army needs your help. Reach out to them. Volunteer for the first time. If you're volunteering for the 50th time, thank you for making a difference. There's people in this town that we need to help, and that's what it's all about. That's all that matters. Food, toys, clothing, your time, ringing a bell, whatever you can do, I implore you to get connected to the Salvation Army, 1000 South Oregon Street. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community. Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.